Hey guys, this is week 21, day 3. Elijah and a dead boy. So, Elijah's brook dried up, and God says it's time to move on. God sends him to the city, uh, Zarephath. Fath. So, he goes to the city. Yeah, strange name. God sends him to the city, so Elijah, he takes off, grabs his stuff, and he's walking. He gets to the city, and gets up there by the gates, and he sees this widow woman gathering sticks. And he says, "Hey, ma'am, can you bring me a cup of water? Because I'm thirsty." And some, uh, and she said, "Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, and bring me some food, too." And she turned to him and said, "Well, sir, this drought has been horrible on me, and I'm down to just enough flour and oil to make one last piece of bread for me and my son, and then we're going to starve. We're going to be out of food. And I'm just gathering up sticks to make a fire." And Elijah tested her faith. He was not being selfish. He tested her faith because he also knew that if she stepped out in faith, God would honor her faith. And he's like, "Well, go fix me some bread first, and then you can have you can eat." And the woman did something a lot of us would have trouble doing. She's like, "All right, you know what? You're a man of God. I'll do it." So she went home. She grabbed her stick. She went home, and she made him some bread. Of course, her son probably come down and it's like, "Hey, look, all right, nice fresh bread." She's like, "Nope, this isn't for us. This is for the prophet." But yeah, and he's like, "Huh?" And she's like, "Trust God and take care of the preacher and try not to sneeze. God bless you." So she goes and she makes it, and she goes and she gives him the bread, and he eats it. And she's like, then he's like, "All right, now, what are you standing here for? Go make you some more. I'll make bread for you." And she's like, "No, I used the last of it." He's like, "Go check." And she looks, and there's still flour and oil left. So she made some more for her and her son. And Elijah told her, he's like, "You honored God and you put God first. And because of that, as long as this drought lasts, you will not run out of flour and oil. It will miraculously always have enough." And he was right. The next year to year and a half, she never ran out of oil and flour. But what did happen, though, it's so sad. One day her son got sick and died. And she calls on Elijah and she says, "Elijah, my son's dead." And Elijah came, and he comes in there, he's like, puts the son on the bed. And I know it's getting mixed up too. He puts the son on the bed and he prays. He said, "Jesus, bring this kid back to life." Nothing. He did it a second time. "Bring this kid back to life." Nothing. Did it a third time. "Bring this kid back to life." And the kid came back to life. And he takes the kid back to his mother and says, here's your son." And she's just wailing, "Oh, my son is dead." Wait, what? And she's seen her son alive. And she runs and hugs him, and she was so happy. Yeah. And then she goes, "Yeah, I guess the oil and flour wasn't enough." She comes back and says, "Now I know for sure that you are God's prophet, and the Lord really speaks through you." Yeah. But, and remember, step out in acts of faith and always take care of the preacher and the church. Okay? So, But yeah, we can have faith in God. Alright? And I will see you tomorrow when we find out when Elijah's faith gets tested. Yeah. So we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.